Hey, we are live. Welcome to a Monday night live broadcast. Tonight we are going to talk about working out in a fasted state. And I know there is lots of questions about whether you should be working out in a fasted state or a feasted state, and what is better for fat burning and what is going to yield you the best results. So, we're going to cover all of that tonight in this broadcast. Please make sure that when you log in that you leave me a comment so that I know that you were here and I could recognize you toward the end of the call. And then this call, you want to make sure you hang around till the end because I have a big announcement I would love to share with you guys. If you are new, welcome. We discuss everything intermittent fasting and aging women here on these broadcasts. So definitely feel free to chime in with any questions that you might have. At the end, I go through and answer all the comments and questions. If you are new, also, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Diane, and for the past 25 years, I have been helping women find nutritional plans and fitness programs to help them look and feel their best and live their most authentic life. And for me personally, that has been done through intermittent fasting. So, we are focusing on fitness for the month of October. And so, we are going to be discussing topics that are related to fitness and aging and intermittent fasting and all of those things throughout the month of October. And I thought I would kick it off tonight with one of the most commonly asked questions, and that is, should you work out in a fasted state? So I'm going to go off my notes here tonight just to make sure that I kind of stay on topic. And I'm going to discuss a couple of things that pertain to fasted workouts in particular, and then my own philosophies about working out and then working out in a fasted state. And then I'll give you guys any tips that I have for you. So, first and foremost, I always highly recommend that you pick a way and a time to work out that is going to make you most successful at whatever it is that you want to do with your workouts. So, if working out in a fasted state is something that just doesn't fit into your lifestyle, and it's either work out in a fasted state or don't work out at all, I always say just work out. The one thing about working out in a fasted state that I think that we really need to take into consideration is that working out in a fasted state or getting into the intricacies of what we should be eating down to the macro or to the calorie and how we should be monitoring our workouts really only matters if you are a competitive athlete or professional athlete or your physique model or one of those sort of categories of fitness, and that everything that you do has to be measured down to the finite level. If you are just the average person like myself and you're just exercising to increase your overall health and wellness and well-being, and you want to stay functionally fit and you'd like to change some things about the way your physique is shaped, then you can be a little bit more loose with what it is that you're doing in a fasted state or a feasted state and you're working out. So I always like to make that clear as well. So I do monitor what I'm doing in my workout windows, but I'm not so, like I said, finite about it that it's a do or die type of situation, or it's an all or nothing situation. I'm just happy some days that I actually get an opportunity to work out, and I want you guys to consider that as well. But we will talk about some of the benefits of what fasted workouts can do for you. So we know, hopefully, if you've been following along for a while, or if you're one of the members of my intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course, the difference between a fasted state and a feasted state. And we talk a lot about being in a truly fasted state. And when you're in that truly fasted state, you're not doing anything within your fasting window to compromise your fast. And fasting is when you have no insulin production going on in your body. So there's nothing that's going to raise blood sugar levels. You're going to be able to burn through all your stored glycogen and get yourself into that fat burning mode. Anytime your body has nutrients or calories present in your body, you're technically not in a truly fasted state. You have to really burn through all of those and then get your body to the point where it is fat burning. That's when you're actually in that truly fasted state. And that's the point where you really get the true, intense fat burning opportunities from a fasted workout. So I want you to to kind of be clear on that too. And that goes to, again, those finite details of a fasted state in working out. And it's really important if you are in like a physique competition or a bodybuilding competition and you need to really shred down all that extra body fat. For us, most of us aren't in that situation, and so we don't have to be so cut and dry about what point of the day in which we're going to work out. For me personally, I just prefer to work out in the morning, more so than I do in the afternoon, because as soon as the afternoon hits, everything goes crazy in my life, and it might not be an opportunity for me to work out. So I work out in the morning, and I work out in enough of a fasted state to where I can get some of the benefits of being in a fasted state with working out, but not so much at the end of my fast that I'm going to get those true fat burning. There's nothing left in my body, no stored glycogen, nothing in my muscles, carbohydrate wise, that my body's going to be able to tap into for energy. It's going to be pure fat. Those opportunities are few and far between for me, just from lifestyle. So I work out in the morning. I just make sure that I don't put anything in my body before I work out, so I can take advantage of whatever fasted level state my body's in the morning. Some things that you can do to manipulate your fasted state if you want to get into that deeper fasted type of workout situation is change your feasting window up a little bit as well, so you can move it to an early part of your day, so that you stop your feast earlier in the evening and you have more hours with no opportunity for insulin to be released in your body and for that glycogen to store up. So you can create a longer fast that way by just moving that feasting window back a little bit, starting your fast a little bit earlier in like the early evening time frame, going through the evening, the sleep time you have in the morning, and then getting into your fasted work or your fasted workout. So there's lots of ways you can manipulate regimen. And a HIIT workout is a high intensity interval training, and that is where you're working out at like max capacity for a period of time, and then you have a short recovery time. And you do that in sort of interval type segments, so that you're peaking your heart rate and then you're recovering, and then you're peaking your heart rate and then you're recovering. The key with HIIT workouts is that you're working out at your max potential. So you have to really, or what I highly recommend you do, is check or monitor your heart rate, so that you are actually working out at a heart rate capacity that's going to get you into that deep kind of fat burning storage need from your body. And then you can monitor what it is you're going to do in your recovery by just bringing your heart rate back down. Most HIIT type workouts are usually about a minute in duration of high intensity, with about a 30-second rest, and then a minute high intensity, and then a 30-second rest. So you can do that in sort of like sprints type intervals, or you can do it in the dreaded burpee type of things, jumping up and down, those kind of things. I love to just pick workouts that are designed to be HIIT style trainings. So, for instance, I just posted on my Instagram and my Facebook stories. So if you don't follow me in Facebook or Instagram, make sure you do that, so that you can see the stories that I'm posting this month with my workouts. I posted how I do a treadmill HIIT cardio training. And I basically warm up on the treadmill for about a half a mile or so. And then I run at a steady state for about a mile. And then my last mile of my treadmill run, I incorporate HIIT training. So I do it in about a tenth of a mile increments. And I run as hard as I can with an incline. And then I take a break. And then I run as hard as I can with an incline. And then I take a break. And I do that for the last mile or so of my run, so that I can get that HIIT type of momentum building up in my body for maximum fat burning opportunities. And the great thing about HIIT style workouts as opposed to steady state workouts are that you get a fat burning effect up to between 24 and 48 hours after you complete your workout. So you get your body in that fat burning mode for a longer period of time. That allows a lot of things to happen for us. One, we don't have to work out as intensely or as long if we're doing HIIT style workouts, because the benefits of it are just going to last for a longer period of time after. So we can reap the benefits post workout. And then if you're following a lower carbohydrate, moderate protein, higher fat diet, then you also have the opportunity of burning through a lot of those glycogen stores a lot faster during your fasting window. So you won't have them so readily available when you actually are doing, what we hope is a fasted workout. So watching the carb intake will really help, and even the protein intake, to make sure that we kind of just have all that burned away by the time we get into our workout will kind of help you reap the benefits of what a fasted workout can do for you, without having to be so micromanaging all of your carbs and your macros and your calories and all the things that come into play when you get really down to the science and the nitty gritty of a fasted workout. And there's a bunch of things that you can do with VO2 max and monitoring what it is that you're doing while you're in a cardio state. Most of us don't have that level of testing to kind of get ourselves into, or we don't want to have to pay for it. I mean, there's places you can go and see what your VO2 max is and where your heart rate is at that and all that, and you can kind of manage your fasted workouts in a better way that way. But we're just the average people, or hopefully we're just wanting to do what the best that we can in our workouts. So ways that you can get into a good fasted workout state or a good fasted cardio state is incorporating some HIIT workouts. So high intensity levels of workout followed by a recovery. So usually a minute or so followed by a 30-minute or 30-second recovery, a minute of as hard as you can go, 30-second recovery. This can be done in so many different ways. You can do it on a treadmill. You can do it in a spin class. You can do it with some weight training. You can do it on a walk. You can do it just about anywhere. And the thing to remember about high intensity training is that it's your high intensity. You're going to determine what high intensity is for you based on your current fitness level and where your heart rate needs to go to kind of get you to that maxed heart rate or that all out feeling of working out. So take a little time to do some research on what your max heart rate is supposed to be based on whatever your fitness level is and your age, and a little bit of your own personal comfort level needs to be factored in there as well. People who have been working out can usually kind of push it a little harder. If you're just starting out working out, it's going to feel really intense, even though maybe you're not able to get your heart rate at that peak level. So there is a little bit of leeway for what we call perceived exertion, where it's you feeling how hard it is that you're working out and how breathless you become during your workout session. All of those things are factored in to getting you to that high intensity interval training type of format of a workout. And remember, it's high intensity interval. So the interval part is where you peak it and then you rest, and then you peak and then you rest. Again, this is that type of training that will also create a nice level of physique change. And that's what we're really going after when we are incorporating working out with something like intermittent fasting. Remember, the intermittent fasting part of what we do will help us lose body fat, but it will also kind of clean us out and make us healthy on the inside. What we do when we start incorporating fitness is we actually have the opportunity to change the shape of our physique. So the two really do go well together, because you can use the nutrition part of it to keep your body clean and keep your body energized and keep your body healthy. And then incorporating that fitness part into it will really help you take what you've done on the nutrition side and fine tune it by being able to really shape out the physique that you want to have for yourself. So they go well together. Another thing to consider about intermittent fasting and high intensity interval training or an intense workout session in a fasted state is we already know that when we're intermittent fasting and we're in a clean, truly fasted state, the opportunity for our human growth hormone to be present in our body is exponentially greater than if we're not in a truly fasted state. So that truly fasted state is really, really important to achieve. Then when we bring in the fitness aspect of it, that is also an opportunity for that human growth hormone to also be present and in very high levels. So we get the benefit of that human growth hormone again in like a double dose for ourselves. So we just get that exponential result package that we're looking for when we are adding in good nutrition with a fitness regimen. So it does go really well together. And keep in mind, we do not have to work out like we used to. There doesn't have to be hours in the gym any longer if you are working out in that truly fasted state and incorporating the right kind of exercise for the results that you were looking for. So take a look at my Instagram stories this evening. It'll be up there for 24 hours. I just detailed really simply what I did on the treadmill today and showed how I just ran for 28 minutes and was able to incorporate a HIIT workout in that. So I will be sharing both on Facebook and Instagram this month what I'm doing on my own fitness so that if you need some ideas of what to do, you'll be able to get some from there. And I'm going to go ahead and see who's here tonight and welcome you guys and warn you that it's October and we're focusing on fitness. So I will probably be showing up sweaty and post workout most of the month. Melbourne, Australia. Andrea, welcome. Yvonne, hello. Gail, hi from Western Australia. Listen at morning walk in the sunshine. Oh, good for you. Julie, hello. Yvonne, I try and work out in a fasted state as much as possible. Feels good. Yeah, it does feel good. There is a little bit of a learning curve too when you're going from working out feasted and then working out fasted, that there is just a little bit of an energy slump in the beginning, but your body gets used to it after a while and learns how to really pull from your stored energy, which is fat, to get your body through a workout. So once you kind of mentally and emotionally get connected to that feeling, then your body usually kind of kicks it into and it gets a lot easier. I usually run in the AM, continue my fast, and hit strength training at noon. I feast around 1 or 2. Will that create problem for me? No, not at all. Not at all. Marina, I'm on day 2 of IF. First time. Don't be this. I'm on day 2 of IF, first timer. Oh, good. Congrats. Day 2. How are you feeling? What about rebounding? Rebounding what? HIIT only Tuesday and Thursday for 20 minutes at the end of my fasting window. I walk or hike in the mornings 20 to 60 midday. Yeah, and Yvonne, are you noticing that 20 minutes of a HIIT workout is all you need? The daily walks are with my dog and may or may not be considered a workout. Do you think the VO2 in Fitbit is accurate? No, I don't know. I say it's a good gauge, Yvonne. I don't necessarily know how accurate it is. I just actually switched to an Apple Watch, and I'm giving that a test. I felt like my Fitbit wasn't accurate at all. I'd go for a walk and everything was off on the thing. So I'm trying the Apple Watch to see if it's any better. So I'll keep you posted on that. But I'd say it's a good gauge. The thing with a Fitbit or any kind of monitor that you're wearing on your wrist is that you want to get sort of like a baseline number for yourself and then just use that as a gauge, factoring all the other things in. So, your perceived exertion, your heart rate, all of those things, and then figure out what your baseline is per your device, and then you'll kind of know when you can amp it up or bring it down. That's what or at least that's what I did. Heather, hello. Susan, back on track with 24, feeling great. Good. Mindy, ran in the AM. Randy Cohn ran in the AM with me. Ha, good job. Okay, let's see who's over here on YouTube. Patty, morning from UK, 4th week. Good morning, Patty. Baltimore, 1st week alumni group. Congrats. Good afternoon from Australia. Maxie, Rebecca, hi, 3rd week, feeling good. Feels good to not be worried about food and eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Good for you. Stephanie from Maryland. Hello. Rebecca from Arizona. Randy, would love some ideas to figure out how to fix some exercises into busy work and home life responsibility. Okay, well, here's the deal. My plan was to run this morning. That didn't work out. So then my plan was to run at 2. That didn't work out. So I was hoping to run in a fasted state today, but it didn't work out. So then we came home. I had dinner. And then after dinner, I waited 45 minutes and then I went upstairs on my treadmill and ran. So today was not perfect for me and it wasn't ideal for me, but I'm committed to get a workout in every day. So sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I squeezed my workout in right after dinner was done. 30 minutes, HIIT training on the treadmill, and I'm good to go. So keep in mind the type of workout you do in your fasted state could mean that you can squeeze something in a lot easier too. Randy, so hope that helps. Robin, hi from Portland, Oregon. Do you have any tips for breaking a sugar addiction? I say ease out of it. So just pick something every day that has sugar in it that you just eliminate from your diet until your body is no longer dependent on it. I had to do that with fruit, and I went down to only eating fruit Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now I don't eat fruit at all. So you just slowly have to back out of it. Let's see. Lori, hi from Portland. Hello. Julie from Iowa. Elena from Maryland. Patty, Nordic walking in fasted state 3 times a week, putting HIIT into end of workout. Awesome, Patty. Darlene from New Orleans. Elena, lifting weights in the AM 2 hours before breaking my fast. That's awesome. And do you feel pretty strong, Elena, in your lifting fasted? Alma from McKinney, Texas. Maxie, trying to work out what is best time for me. I start work at 4:30 a.m. for 10 hours. Do you have a break at maybe lunch or something, Maxie? You could walk. Renee from New Orleans, I'm doing great with my workouts. Awesome. Susie, would love to know more about how to do night shift and make IF work. Susie, if you're in our course, just post something in the Facebook group. Davlin from Hawaii, hello. Alma, started in May, lost 30 pounds listening and learning from you and your videos. Thank you so much. Alma, you're welcome. And congratulations. Hillary, workout fasted 4 days a week, step muscle pump boot camp. I thought I was doing it fasted because I have bulletproof coffee. As I get the kids off to school, does bulletproof coffee break the fast? Elena, I feel great lifting fasted. Awesome. Hillary, yes and yes. If you want to be in a truly fasted state, you have to get rid of the bulletproof coffee. If you're liking the results that you're getting and you're drinking bulletproof coffee, then I say don't worry about it. It's only if you're frustrated with your results that I would get rid of it. Cool. Yeah, fasted workouts are really good once you kind of get it into your system. Yvonne, yes, 20-minute HIIT is the perfect amount of time right now. Awesome. And Yvonne, did you used to work out for? Yeah, I know you used to work out for hours. I think you were a personal trainer, weren't you? Mindy, Randy Cohn. Okay, I already read that one. Okay, so let me get through this really quick. So I'll let you guys go because I know it's a Monday night and there's football on and all kinds of crazy things. Okay, so I am so proud to announce this, and hopefully I won't cry. But at the beginning of September, I announced that we, the Parham family, and this community of women, the intermittent fasting for today's aging women, were going to be donating money to the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts down in Houston, Texas. And I am so proud to say that we will be donating $7,300 to the Team Rubicon organization, the nonprofit organization that is made up of veterans, and they go around and help areas around the world that are suffering from whatever kind of tragic thing that they're suffering from. So we are going to be donating as a community in the name of intermittent fasting for today's aging woman, $7,300 to that organization. A lot of it was the donation portion from the course registrations that we had in the month of September, and then the rest of it came from our generous community of women who have also made some donations on behalf of Hurricane Harvey. So I'm so proud of our women that we have in our group here. And I'm super proud of my family for being willing to take a portion of what we have as far as our registration fee and generously donating to that effort. So we are super proud, and I'm super proud of you guys for being here to help us with that. Now, with that being said, and I know there's a lot of this going around as well, and I don't want it to be a big downer, but we will try to figure out something that we can do for everybody else as well. It seems like I told my husband today, I'm like, we could forever be raising money to help something every week. It seems like something tragic is happening. So we're going to figure out what to do for our friends in Florida, and we have Puerto Rico that we need to help. And then as of today, all the families in Las Vegas who are suffering from that tragic event that happened there as well. So we'll think of some things to do to help everybody as much as we can around the world with some things that are going on. But right now, I'm really proud of what we did as far as Hurricane Harvey, and it was very close to my heart being a veteran myself and a fellow Texan. We are super proud to be able to present a check for the Team Rubicon organization on behalf of us. So thank you, you guys, everyone who registered for a course in the month of September. You are part of what it is that we did, and everyone who's in our community here who has allowed us an opportunity to be able to generously give that money. So I am just absolutely touched. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to talk about. I think that's it. Our alumni group is up and running. Super excited to have all of you guys with us who are jumping in. For my older alumni members, we reorganized the course. I say take it over as if you were new, because you're in a different place today than you were even a month ago. And see if you can go through the course content again with just a different mindset or a different heart, as far as where you are with your intermittent fasting. And then for all of our students in our new course, congratulations for jumping in. It's going to be a great month for you guys. The stories that we're getting back from our members has just absolutely just made mind-blowing and touching as far as what we're doing with repairing our bodies, and you guys are doing the work. So congratulations to you guys. And my alumni group, keep your eyes open. We will be presenting our t-shirt store to you guys this week as well. We have that just about finalized. So we will be offering some cool intermittent fasting for today's aging women t-shirts that we can all wear proudly around with some of our famous sayings from our course. So super excited, lots of good stuff going on. But the biggest announcement I wanted to share with you guys, and thank you so much for, was what we were able to do for Hurricane Harvey. The people in Houston, Texas will be suffering for a very long time, even past this month. But it feels good to know that we were able to raise so much money to give to that organization that will continue to be down there helping rebuild the areas of Houston that were affected by Hurricane Harvey. $7,300 is a lot of money, and we are super proud to be able to give that. So thanks again. Okay, so I'm going to jump off tonight. Welcome to come back tomorrow. Again, we're going to talk about something workout-wise and fasting-wise. Really quickly tonight, we talked about working out in a fasted state. The benefits of working out in a fasted state are obviously a better opportunity to burn some body fat, but don't get so stressed out about trying to get everything perfect that you'll opt out of working out, thinking that you're not doing it correctly. The most important thing to do is build fitness into your lifestyle so that it is something that you can do to strengthen your body and to make sure that you are functionally fit to move about your day. Worry about the fasted part of it if the opportunity presents itself. Just make sure that if you have an opportunity to be in a truly fasted state, that you are. And then see if you have opportunities to take advantage of that truly fasted state and get yourself a workout in. HIIT workouts are the best way to get into that fat burning mode. High intensity interval training. So it's bouts of high intensity followed by a short recovery. And then keep in mind that anytime you're in a fasted state and working out, the opportunity for your human growth hormone to be present in exponential amounts will always be there. So take advantage of that as well. If you have any questions about working out, what kind of exercise program you should be doing, or if you need some advice about exercise programs, always feel free to private message me or send me an email, and I will send you some information about what it is that I do in my day to stay functionally fit and how I'm able to manage consistently working out on a very busy working mom type of schedule. It's very doable, and there's plenty of options out there if you are willing to look at some stuff and add some stuff into your routine. So I'm going to say good night. I will see you guys tomorrow night for another intermittent fasting and workout tip for you guys.